And so just to let you guys know, so glad you guys jumped on here. In light of all that's taken place with everything, and with I don't want to talk politics in this, but there are value systems that we live by that, for me personally, I feel some of the companies and some of the businesses that I used to do business with, which I stopped now, in shifting, because I feel that my values and their values do not align, and we really don't want to fund some of the things that are being funded, and I don't want to be a part of that. And so, based upon that, honestly, I kind of posted what I posted out of frustration a little bit, in full disclosure, and I didn't expect anyone to really respond to it, honestly. And so one good thing is I'm glad I wasn't alone in the way I felt. But at the same time, I think there's some practical things as far as, there needs to be a new shopping platform, a new way for us to engage. And, because some of the companies, they did an outstanding job of really providing a platform where it made it easy. And one of the things that my wife has been into, don't worry, we're not trying to sell you anything. Okay. And so, we can if you want, but we're not going to today, at least. But one of the things I thought was, you know what, we have this platform that, that we've been using over the last, is a few years, babe?
Mhm.
A few years, that's really helped us. But not only that, we would, uh, it simply put, we got paid to shop. We got money back, we got, discounts and things like that. It's a, point accrual, money accrual basis and things like that. And so I just thought, you know what, maybe this will help some people. And so I talked to my wife. Actually, you know what, honestly, I didn't even talk to her. I posted it and said she's going to be doing this. And she saw it later.
I
And
did.
so she kind of got thrown into this. Um, and so don't worry, we
He
got
tends
marriage
to do that to
counseling,
me a lot.
and our marriage is good now. And so, but so this was really the heartbeat behind it. And a number of people, they messaged and said they couldn't make it tonight, but if we could record it, they want to hear it. And so, so this is my wife. For those of you who've seen me on social media, who've seen me probably be on some stage or something, it is true. I really am married, and this is my beautiful wife, Jessica. And
Hey,
so
everybody.
I just wanted to introduce her to you, and just and say that. And so, babe, go ahead.
Okay, great. So I'm going to share a platform. This, like Tony said, we do. I've been doing this for a couple of years now, and there is a business side of this. We're not going to talk about that today. We're just going to show you how you can shop and earn cash back, a little cash back here and there while you shop at stores you probably already shop at or that you know and love. So if you are interested in the business side of it where you can make a professional income, you can reach out to us privately and I can, set up a time to talk to you about that. But today is all about showing you the website, how you can shop and how you can basically where it matches our values. The company, the founder of the company is not Christian. So, it's not Christian, but he has very his goal is that the everyday person could shop, get what they need, and get cash back. He's all about wanting to make sure that everybody wins, that the customer wins, the partner stores that we partner with win, that the local stores win, that everybody wins, and that everybody is, because he really wants to create an economy that is not based off of anything else other than people power. So it's all about giving the power to the people. And so that's what he had started. This site was launched in 2009. And it was actually we bought it from Bill Gates. But we have basically made it even better from the time in 2009 to now. So I'm going to share my screen with you. That just gives you a little bit about the company and the heart behind the company. Okay, so I am going to, can everybody see, let me see here. Can everybody see my screen? I think I muted everybody. Hold on a second. Let me.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, great. So give me 1 second to kind of move everything around. I like to have like full view of everything on here. Okay. All right, so the site is called shop.com. And I'm going to show you a few little things. First things first, everything with shop.com, again, we said that you get paid to do your purchasing. Now, when you use this platform, you want to make sure you're on Google Chrome. Even if you have an Apple, it's really important. It works best on Google Chrome. That's where you're going to get your cash back. That's where it's going to work the best. So you can just download Google Chrome to your Apple device. Now, we do have an app as well, a shop.com app, but it works best on an Android. So if you have an iPhone or you are using an Apple product, you want to make sure that you are on Google. You can download Google even to your iPhone. So it's really important, or it will not track your purchases. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you here is that, so since 2009, when this was launched, we have given back $47 million in cash back to our customers. It's free to be a customer. It does not cost you anything. And so right here is where you would find your cash back. So at the moment, there's no cash back because this is a site we don't really use, right? Or this is I'm logged into an account that you don't really use. So there's no cash back, but this is where you would find your cash back for your purchases. Now I'm going to show you how you get to the different purchases that you want. But the one thing to let you know is that if your cash back is, let's say you are purchasing things and it doesn't show up right away, it will show up within 5 to 7 days. And if you have any problems at all, I am here to help you with any problems that you have, because I can help you navigate the site if you have questions, things like that. That's the other really great thing about this site, is that you have a shop consultant, and that is myself. I can help you with anything that you're looking for if you're having problems navigating. We also have a 1-800 number that also helps you as well. So the first thing I want to show you is how to sign up as a customer. So the way to sign up is you come over. Well, it's actually, let me log out so you can see. You'll go to so everyone write this down, www.shop.com, and then it's going to be I think it's / this one right here. Let me show you. This one right there, this right here, this / here, and then it's Team Kim, okay? And that is the site. And when you'll know that you're there when you come here where it says your shop consultant is Jessica Kim. That's how you know you're on the right site. Then what you're gonna do is, on the corner over here, it's gonna tell you where I'm already signed in, but it'll say right here, let's see here. It will say sign in around this area here. So this is how, and we also have different countries. So if you're from a different country, you can also sign in, and you just, right now in the United States, we have US, Canada right now, but we also have a Shop Local site, which if you're interested in Shop Local, then you'll have to private message me, and I can do a different one for that. Not Shop Local, sorry, our global shop. So if you have people in other nations that want to find a different way of shopping as well, you can private message me, and I will get you that information for the global site. But today we're just going to focus on this site. Okay. Bear with me. This is not something I do a lot. I'm getting chats, and I don't know how to. Okay, great. Awesome. Thank you so much, Emily. Okay, so let's start off on how do you earn, how do you find the stuff you're looking for? So the first things first is, when you come onto your shop.com site, you'll sign in, and then you'll use your search bar. So the search bar is the first way that you can find what you're looking for. And it does not, it's, like anything else, you'll use your bar. And so for instance, when you use your search bar, you're also going to get instant cash back on anything that you buy from this particular site. When you basically type this in, it's instant cash back. Okay. So I'm going to show you, let's say we're looking for a TV, you just put in TV. You can be as specific as you want. You just click enter. And what it's going to do is it's going to take you to this site here. this page here. So you're looking for a smart TV. You can be as detailed as you want in there. And so you can look here, but just for, showing you how to use the site, let's go with this first one here. And first thing I wanted, and actually let's go with the second one right here, the Samsung here. And you can see the details. You click here, see details. This is going to basically show you how much it was, how much you're saving. This is the price. It's going to tell you right here how much cash back you get. And then it's free shipping right here. It will tell you your free shipping. You can see details. This is the other really cool thing about it is, let's say you want the TV and you want the 4-year warranty. You also get $12 cash back for getting the warranty as well. So that's a pretty cool thing. You add it to your cart. So, and it goes to your cart here. You want to check out, you can just click check out. And you can also buy multiple things on the site as well. Oh, let me do this. Hopefully we might have to change our passcode here. Oh, good. We don't have to change our passcode. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, so now we're in this is where you would purchase. And let's see here. I don't want to go through Express. Let me go back. Bear with me, guys. All right. Oh, here we go. Cart. I want to do the checkout. It's all worked earlier. I went through this whole thing earlier, but oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. So right here, don't worry, this is not really Tonia's address. I changed it. So right here, we have the total, and we also have how much cash back you're going to get. So, and the same thing you'll put all of your information in, and once you put your information in, it's basically, you can do express checkout, you can do all of that. But I wanted to show you that this is where you'll see the cash back right here as you're checking out. So now I'm going to go back and show you a couple other features. Now, if you want multiple things you want to buy, again, it would just save it here, and you could purchase something else here. And then we have a one-cart store. So it will, just like you are used to with some other companies that they have a one-cart store, you can have several different things in your one cart. Some will charge you for shipping. Each individual store will charge you differently. So you might have all free shipping, but you might have some that you have to spend so much money to get free shipping. It just depends. But every little detail is right here where you look at the particular item. So like right here, it will always tell you what's happening with your shipping. Okay. So that is the first. Oh yeah, the other thing when you go to see details is there's this thing over here that's just really cool. You can create your lists if you want to. If, let's say, you're looking for a specific price, you don't want to spend, $700 on a TV. You're like, okay, I'm looking to spend $500. Okay, you can press price alerts, and you can basically, it'll email you or text message you when they're basically having a sale on something. So that's a really fun and nice little feature here on this site. Okay, so now I also want to show you another. So again, just to recap, this right here, search bar, is where you can find the things, some of the things that what you're looking for, and it will give you a lot of different options, and then you just follow the prompts like I just showed you. Now, another thing that we have on here is gift cards. So you just type in gift cards. Whoops, gift cards. Like that. And these are all gift cards that you can get cash back on as well. So there's not a lot, but there's, a couple pages full of gift cards. Now, the really fun thing about this is you can get a gift card here, and you can get your cash back for your gift card, and it's an e-gift card. And then later on, I'll show you how to go to the stores that you like, that are these gift cards, you can use these gift cards online. I mean, look, you can even get Delta. If you fly Delta, you can get a gift card and get paid, cash back for your flights. So this is all our gift cards here. So this is not the same thing. You would basically going into buying options. You would select what you're looking for. You can buy multiples. And then you just check out the same way we check out any other way. Okay. So that's how you operate our search engine, just going in there. Oh, one other thing I wanted to show you, going back to the TVs. Oops. Okay, and this is for anything. What it'll do when you first type it in, it'll show you the TVs here. But let's say what you're looking for doesn't show up. It's like, you can't find what you're looking for. Over here on this side, these are all the stores that could carry the thing that you're looking for. And so let's say I'm like, okay, I want to go to this. I'm going to buy a TV at Bed Bath & Beyond. They don't have TVs, but I'm just using it because it's there. It's going to take you to the Bed Bath & Beyond website. Now you're no longer on our shop.com site, but you are still being your purchases you'll still get paid on your purchases as long as you go through your shop.com site. Okay. If you're logged in, you'll go through and then you just order what you're looking for like you would any other store. And you would check out and it's all based off of Bed Bath & Beyond. So that's the one thing about if you're looking for something, you can't find it on our site. These are the different stores that we're partnered with that will pop up and you can try to find what you're looking for. Okay, that's the first way that you find things on the site. Another way you can find things on our site is through this drop-down menu here. Okay, so let's say we're looking for shoes. We just click on shoes. And now we have, and the fun thing is every one of our pages has this little thing like step into style. How do you find the perfect fit? How do you, like, they have a lot of really helpful hints to how to pick things out online to help you. But right here, let's say we're going to look for Michael Kors. We'll look at a Michael Kors shoes. They pop up. We go scroll through. We find the shoe we like. Okay, let's just pick the first one here, or let's do this one, buying options. Let's just pick this one. Okay, here, free shipping. This is how much the shoe is. This is how much cash back you're going to get. And you add it to your cart, just like that. Okay, so this is the drop-down menu. You can use the drop-down menu for any one of these things here. Okay, so this is all, again, drop-down works the same way. Now, that's the second way you can get to things. Now, the third way you can get to things, and this is probably where you guys are really going to get excited, is you can go down here to where it says stores. You click on stores, and now you have you can find the store you're looking for. So let's say you're looking for a specific store. Now here's what it's going to tell you, how much cash back you're going to get for the different. Now some places aren't giving cash back. Now because of COVID, I've noticed that not as many stores are giving cash back, but I think that's going to change as things shift and change as well. Our company is always trying to get the most cash back from the different companies to pay our customers. So this will be changing. And then also during the holiday seasons, when we have holidays, that you sometimes will get triple cash back and you can double dip as well. We call it double dipping when you use a gift card that you bought on shop.com and then you use it in one of the stores. That's what we call double dipping. So you get the cash back for the card, plus you get the cash back for going to the site. So let's just so you guys can see how it works, we'll go to Bed Bath & Beyond. It pops up here. It tells you that you can get 2% cash back. It says shop now. Now, again, this is going to take you straight to the Bed Bath & Beyond site. And ensure that you shop normally, okay? And our website is still going to track your purchases so that you can get paid. So that is how you do the here. Now this is really, we're going to go back to the stores right here, okay, where it says all stores. And we're going to scroll down here to see the store type. So if you want to know what types of stores have curbside pickup, this is a list of all the stores that have curbside pickup. And then it'll show you which ones are giving cash back and which ones aren't right now. So you can do it that way. You can also do it in-store pickup. So if you're going to go, you'll go online, you'll order it online, and then you'll do in-store pickup. These are all the stores that do in-store pickup. And then there's also curbside, in-store, and there was one more. Let's go back and see. I think those are the two main ones. Curbside and in-store were the main ones that that we want to make sure that we can, like, if we don't want to wait, a lot of times we don't want to wait for something to come to us, we can do the curbside or the in-store pickup, which is really convenient. Another store I want to just kind of share with you is raise.com. It is a store that basically has, again, it has gift cards, different than our gift cards. They are discounted gift cards. And raise.com is giving 2% cash back. So our gift card gives 8% up to 8% cash back, which I showed you how to do that. But the raise.com can give you 2% cash back. And it's a store to kind of check out because you can get a lot of gift cards, distressed gift cards that, somebody may have spent like, $10 on it and they are reduced in price. So it's a really cool site to go check out. Okay, so now that's how you find your stores that you're looking for. Now I'm going to show you a couple other little key things on this site. So we showed you stores. They have a section where you can see all of the deals happening on our site. You can see the best of the web, which is giving you all the web, different deals that are on the web. This is called our Shop Local. This is how our local businesses can be helped. And the really cool thing about this is that it's free for local businesses to come on this site if they want to. And that's like, if you know businesses that are struggling that want free advertising, just let me know and I can set them up on our Shop Local platform here. But all you do is basically the way it works is you type in your what's an LA zip code?
90027.
Okay, 90027. Okay, because this is all Bakersfield stuff. So there's a lot more in LA, but these are all the Shop Local stores in LA that you can get cash back for just shopping at these local stores. And look there's 25 pages of them. The way that it works is you stick your credit card. So you log into your site. You stick your credit card where it says link my card. You click that. And then you put your credit card here and it will ask you a couple other details. It'll also ask you for your phone number. And if you put your phone number in there, when you purchase or when you go and you eat at that restaurant or you go to that place to get your nails done or whatever the case may be, it will text you and tell you you have earned cash back. So a lot of times you may not even know that you have your card in there, and you a lot of times will get cash back and we didn't even know that it was a Shop Local. So the way that it works is you have to activate your offers. And once you activate your offers, then you just follow the prompt and you can, and everything you just follow the prompt and then it works seamlessly. But it is really important that you activate the offer as well. And it's important that you link your card. Now, if you're like, I don't understand, here's this little tab here. This is how it works. It walks you through perfectly. Okay. So that's the Shop Local aspect. So you just literally put in and then on the app, there is a Shop Local little, like when you log into it on the app, there's a Shop Local tab on your app. And the fun thing about that one is that if you have it turned on to notify you, you could be driving down the street and it will notify you, oh, you just passed a Shop Local. Or if with your friends and you're out doing something and you're like, oh, I want to eat somewhere, I don't know where to eat, you can go and look on your Shop Local and it's connected to Yelp. So you'll be able to see you need to still go through the site, but it is connected with Yelp. So you'll get to see, oh, okay, this is, you can read the reviews, you can see all that about the particular place that you're looking at. So it will tell you where, or if you need to activate, if you're not in front of your regular computer, you need your phone, you just activate the offer before you go and you buy something, before you eat something. So anyway, that's our Shop Local program. So that's another really great feature on here. You also have travel here. So if you're taking travel plans, it's a whole section on travel. Shop Local. We also have a wellness program. So the wellness program is if you're looking for basically plans for your pets or plans for yourself, healthcare, that kind of thing. This is a really great thing to check out. And you can, now this is called Shopbuddy, and this is something that everybody wants to download on their computer browser. This only works on your computer, but it makes shopping really, really easy. Very simple. You download it right here. It downloads to your Google browser. And what it does is when it's done downloading, this little S will pop up in the corner, okay? And this little S is really important because this is what's going to show you. When it's blue, it means that it's tracking your purchases so that you can get paid on it. When it's red, it means it's not. Now, this little thing, I have this. I don't know if all computers have this on, but this has to be green as well. It's an ad block. And so it's really important that you pay attention to this. And so I'll show you. I'll give you an example. So here we go. I'm going to show you how this works. Now, right now, because of what's happening with all the internet and stuff, some of the features on Shopbuddy isn't working the way that it normally works. And so I'll tell you how it normally works, and then I'll show you a little hack that you can do instead until it starts working again, because I have to call the company and figure out what's going on. But the way that it works with Shopbuddy, once you have your Shopbuddy over here done, okay, it's downloaded on your Google browser, then you're going to type in, let's say you're going to type in, let's see here. I'm looking to see what I put in. Let's just type in we'll just do, again, Bed Bath & Beyond. So you just kind of get an idea. I'm just using the same one. Now, normally what happens when I click, if I know it's a partner store, so you're looking, let's say you don't know where to find something, you can type it in, in this search engine. And usually what happens, like if I don't know where to find something, I'll put like Himalayan salt, and I'll put that in the search engine in Google. And what normally happens is all the stores, you'll scroll down and there'll be like a little S next to the different stores that are local not shop locals, that are partner stores with us. And it'll tell you how much cash back you'll get. And then you click on it, and then you can purchase just like before. But for whatever reason, the Shopbuddy isn't working properly. So I'll show you kind of what will happen when you click on it. So let's say this had a little S. You click on it. Of course, now it's not. Yeah, so now you see it's blinking right there. That means, and it's blue. That means that it's actually tracking my purchases. Now you click on it. If you click on it, it's not opening right now. Let me go to a different store. Like I said, they've had some interesting things happening with let's just do, we'll do Wayfair. It's right there. Okay, so Wayfair. See, now it's not good. Usually, okay, yeah, see how it's got like a little red there. This right here, if I click down, it will tell me, usually what it does is it tells me how much cash back Wayfair will give me. But for whatever reason, again, it's not working right. But the goal is that you want this little thing to be red. That's how you know it's tracking your purchases. Now, again, you have to make sure if you have an ad block on that you always put here where you'll let it go through. And once this turns green, then there's no blockage. So this is really important just because for the tracking purchases for your purchase, to make sure you get paid on your purchases. And that's really, really important when you are doing your, when you're looking for your stuff. Let me see here. So the other thing here, I'm hoping that one of them will, let's see here. Let's see here. let's see here. What am I doing? Oh, here we go. Pharmacia. Pharmacia is probably one of my favorite stores to get any. Oh, I don't want to do that. Okay, yeah, there it did. Oh, yay, it did. Okay, so what normally happens, which it wasn't happening on any of the other ones, is it pops down. The Shopbuddy pops down, and see how it's red here. So what's going to happen is when I click on it. Oh, I need to do this, and this says IBV, but yours is going to say cashback, and it'll say activate cashback. You'll click on it. And then it takes you to the site, and then you just shop on here. And then it will tell you here, okay, your sign, it's tracking, it's going to track your purchases to pay you. And sometimes when it's working completely right, coupon codes will come down. So like I said, because of what's been happening with our sites, I don't know, and I have to check on that, but normally that's how it works. So Shopbuddy is actually a very, very convenient, because then you don't even have to sign into your shop.com account at all. You literally just go to Google, you type it in, and you'll be able to track your purchases. Okay, and then there's one other thing I want to show you. Oh, we also have Car Saver. So if you're wanting to buy a car, you can get cash back for your car now. And it shows you basically how you can purchase your car. We also have a pharmacy that pays cash back. So there's a lot of different things that you can get cash back for, but a lot of it is, you just look down here. And then one other thing I want to show you, I just kind of want to give you like a 1 minute little thing that will basically show you a little bit about our company. It's like 1 minute is about shopping, if this will actually work. I'm telling you right now, everything seems to be my internet is super slow. That's what's going on. Okay, well, obviously, okay, basically, so that kind of that gives you an idea of how to navigate this site. Some of my favorite stores, there's a lot of stores that you know and love that are partner stores with us. We have over 3,500 partner stores in the US. And then we have over 10,000 worldwide. So we have a lot of partner stores, some of them that you've heard and some of them that you haven't heard of. And some of my favorite stores are Pharmacia. They give 8%. They give, I'm not sure exactly how much cash back they give, but they do give cash back. And Pharmacia is great for like any kind of, like if you're looking for organic things, like organic, anything typically organic you can find as far as like skincare or face or things like that. You can also find, I buy some of my supplements there and it really great prices. So that's one of my favorite stores. Bed Bath & Beyond is a partner store. Hobby Lobby is a partner store. Office Max and Office Depot, they're great. When I couldn't find toilet paper anywhere, I could find it at Office Max, and I got paid for it. Rastelli Meat, I get my meat from Rastelli Meats. Home Depot, J.C. Penney's, and then the really fun thing that's going to be launching very shortly is Sears and Kmart. We've poured lots of money into getting them on our one cart store. So you'll be able to get quite a lot of things from Kmart and Sears, and they've beefed up everything. And that's supposed to be launching within the next, maybe 1 to 3 months. So basically, so that's something that's going to actually expand basically where we'll have more products for you to be able to purchase through our one cart store and get paid on it. So that is the presentation. That's what we have. Do you have any questions? Oh, let me unmute everybody.
Thank you. That was great.
So do you have like any questions? Okay.
I do have questions that are more of clarification. So initially you show us like with the example of the TV, the inventory, is that like part of it coming directly like shop.com inventory, or all of the inventory is actually third-party stores?
So they're all third-party stores. So shop.com, we partner, so we have our one cart store, and then we partner with we partner with the actual websites of certain stores. And then we also partner with like, we partner with what we call our one cart. So it's actually coming from warehouses. We don't manufacture anything. So we're all about working with other companies so that we want them to be blessed with finances. We want to give them, business. And then in return, they give our customers cash back for that. So if you buy that TV, now if let's say the TV, it goes into the one cart shop, that's coming from the inventory and it'll tell you what store it's coming from. Now, if you're doing, let's say you, sometimes what will happen is, let's say I'm looking for, I don't know, shoes or something, and it's Michael Kors, and I click on, the product that says buy, it might send me to Michael's Kors store. It might send me to Macy's. It might send me somewhere else. If it sends me somewhere else, then that means I'm buying it from that site, not from the one cart store. But that's okay. You're still going to get paid off of that.
Got it. And so then do you guys have your own return policy, or it's the return policy of the particular store from which you're buying?
So it's the return policy from the particular store that you're buying from. And all of that, when you click on the item and you say see details, that will tell you everything that you need to know. Now, if you have any problems, you can, and let's say the store isn't helping, especially in the one cart, like the one cart, there's a 1-800 number that you can call, and you can say, look, I ordered this and it was damaged, and there is no like number on there for me to get a hold of. Like, so the one cart items, you can call the 1-800 number, but if it sends you to like Macy's or Michael Kors or another store, it's their return policy. Does that make sense?
I see. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Okay. And the last question I have is regarding the shop local.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I do understand when you install the Shopbuddy, practically it knows everything that you're browsing, like everywhere you go and everything. But if you activate the vendor, what kind of information is transmitted to the vendor? Like what kind of personal information?
The only thing that's transmitted, there's nothing transmitted to the vendor when you activate it. Nothing is transmitted. What it just does is it gives you the ability to go, they basically lets the site know, okay, this is a place that you're going to go shop at. Because I think what happened before, you didn't have to activate it. And I think there's like time frames that you can use them for. And I think it basically is helping the time frame. So if you click on it, and let's say it says you have 2 months, then you have 2 months to shop there. And then it might expire, and then you'll have to reactivate it. The activate now, I haven't used it a whole lot. It's a fairly new feature, but it does not give them any of your information. When you click activate now, what that does is it basically tells the site, okay, when they use this card that you have on file, when that card is used, then you can, then it will automatically track your purchases every single time. You have to activate it though. Every single time you shop at that or eat at that restaurant or go to that hair salon or whatever it is. And that's how that works.
Got it. Thank you.
What about small personal sellers? For example, on Amazon, there is a lot of people that just sell products.
Yes. So we have, the way that we work is the shop local is for kind of like the stores, the mom and pop stores.
Like with the front end.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So, but with those that have something to sell, we have there's a place, I'll share my screen with you and I'll show you. There's a place you can go. Now, the only thing with us is you have to be able to service 6 million customers, because we have 6 million customers through shop.com. So the thing is if let's say you have something to sell, if you can't handle the inventory of a lot of people, oh, my internet started to go slow. Give me 1 second. Hopefully.
That's okay.
That's okay. You can just explain it.
Oh, here we go. Well, this is a place that you can find a lot of the information you're looking for. So right here, you had this over here that says shop. This is where you find all the things to shop on. This right here, little drop down, this is basically going to, here's your order history. Okay, here's your my accounts. This is really important because this is where all of your information, like your orders, your auto ships, it's like shows you what sites you've been to. It shows your cashback activity. Here is your password, your profile, your addresses. This is where you put your payments. You can do favorite stores. And over here as well. Now there is a place right over here that shop. You know what? I'll have to get back to you, but there is a place you can register your business with shop.com, but there's a lot of not stipulations, but you have to be able to service. You have to be able to service a large group of people, and I think that's the only. And then you can have your site, as long as you have a website, you can have your site connected, and it's all free and it's all free advertising, because of we have 6 million customers, so we're always looking at the new stuff being released, the new stores that are coming. They're constantly adding new stores, and so on and so forth. So if you have a big enough company to sell your products on, then, and you follow the guidelines that they talk about, then you could get on shop.com. We're not a selling platform like Amazon. Like Etsy's good for that. Like eBay, like those are the other ones that do like more of that type of thing. But for our company, you actually have to have a website that can service 6 million people.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's a good information.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions?
But the cashback, when we get the cashback, is it going back to the credit card that we have on file, or do we
really great question
to buy something else?
Yeah, let me show you. Really great question. So when you, and that's what I was trying to get the little video to work, because it actually goes through how it works. Let's see if I can get the video to work, because it will give it to you in 1 minute. It'll give you a really great explanation. Of course it's not. Oh yeah, here we go. So this is going to tell you right here. So
welcome to shop.com, where you get paid to shop. So how does it work? Shop.com has thousands of partner stores who pay commissions for each eligible product you buy. We simply pass on these cashback savings to you. It's free to join, and there are no ongoing costs. Shop.com will track how much you spend at each partner store, and you can earn cash back on your qualifying purchases. You can also monitor your activity, and once you've earned $10 or more in cash back, you can transfer it straight into your bank account. It's that simple. So what are you waiting for? Besides earning cash back, Shop.com also provides you with the best coupons and deals on millions of products at thousands of your favorite stores. Join smart shoppers everywhere who are converting their spending into earning with cash back from Shop.com.
So there you go. Short and sweet.
That was perfect. Perfect.
And all of the information, your shop, like where you would put, like, so I have my bank account information in, like, I don't always keep it in there. I always, like, when I want to cash it in, I'll put my bank account information in there, and then it will transfer it to my bank account, and then I take it out of there. So like, I'm really, really cautious about everything. So like when it comes to like my actual, like credit cards, I don't care about because they have fraud protection, but my bank account, if I want it transferred, you can get it a couple different ways. I think they do, I think they put it straight into your bank account, or I think they might be able to do a check, but I think it's a lot harder and it takes a lot longer. But if you, and you can, where I showed you earlier, I showed you where you'll see your cash back like accruing on the front page, that front home page. You'll see how much you have. And then when it gets to a certain amount, you can like leave it in there till like the end of the year and like use it on Christmas presents, because you can also use it on the site. You can use it'll give you a place like when you check out, would you like to use your cash back? Or you can have it just put it straight into your account. Either way.
This is great. No, I also saw that you have an option to pay through PayPal.
Yep.
So I wonder if you don't want to put your bank account information, PayPal,
you put your PayPal in there.
your bank
I think
account.
you can.
So you might be able to transfer it through like PayPal, and then go through that route. But I like the fact that it's just, it seems simple enough, and it's versatile,